This is Madeline Nelson, and I'll be walking through mine and Arajade's final project for databases. So first off, our schema, our tables that we ended up creating are one for all the students, one for the classes, enrollment, stores the relationship between students and classes, and then we have one for the different categories for assignments, one for all of the assignments themselves, and then one for students' scores on the assignments. So when you first start up the program, it's going to print all of these menu items, different options. You can add a new class. If you had all the class information, you can list classes, and it'll give you a list of all the classes. I'll pull this back up so it's easy to select a class. You can select a class with varying amounts of information. For the sake of time, I'll just do one of these options, and that'll select the current class. So once you have a class selected, you can show class. It'll show you which class you have selected. You can show categories and show you the different categories that exist for the class. You can add category. Got a lot of categories in this class already, so we're going to add one that already exists so I can show that it will not let you add duplicate categories for the same class. So say I wanted to do that, it would be like, hey, you already have a homework category in this course. I can say show assignment. It's going to show all the different assignments that exist in this course. I could add an assignment, say homework. Oh, and if you have multiple word entries, they need to have quotes around them. So let's say I wanted to add homework 6 into the homework category with the description. This is a description. And the points are going to be 20. So now it's successfully inserted. So I could say show assignment. And as you can see, it's now there. I can add a student to the course that if the student already exists, I just use their usernames. I could say, I think I've got one for myself that's Nelson Ma. I believe I've already added it to this class. Yeah, so it's going to get mad. But I could also create a brand new student. Say, blech, the student's going to be. There we go. Look, so now I can say show student. As you can see, this person has been added. I can look for students that have a string or a substring in their name. Oh, L, and it's going to give me these students that have Nell in their name. I can grade an assignment, add a grade if I want to see grades for a student, or if I want to see grades for all the students. I can get the grade book. It's going to get all these students. Say I just wanted all the assignments grades for this person. I could say student grades username, and it's going to give me a breakdown of their grades. So here, I guess to give a little detail. So here this is out of all of the existing assignments for the course, and then this attempted grade is out of the ones that they have an entry and scores for. And so similar idea here, overall grade, and then the grade out of the things they have something, a score of some sort for. It'll say, hey, here's the overall and attempted exam score. Here's all the assignments that they have scores for in their scores. And then, same for each of these categories. It's going to wrap things up by doing a quick walkthrough of our ER diagrams. As you can see, we've got our class entity, students, scores, assignments, and category. The enrollment table is represented by this enroll relationship because we've got one-to-many on both sides. Everything else we were able to kind of just represent with foreign keys in tables where appropriate. We've got all the different attributes, the primary keys for each of these. So the class has categories for assignments. The class also gives assignments. The assignments are in a category in the class. The students are enrolled in a class, and the students receive scores, and the assignments have scores. So we ended up with a lot of relationships, and that's how we built our database.